It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show. Of course, our daily mission is to bring you news that you could use. Today will be no exception to the rule. You can follow me on Twitter at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website is obnradio.com and the 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. I'm going to jump right into today's episode. It is Football Friday, and although the football season has yet to begin, we still got a little football tidbit that we're going to share with you on today. We're going to hear from Rob Butler with the Butler Report and a couple of messages, and we'll be right back with today's episode. You're listening to the Mike Prince Show, Football Friday edition, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
This broadcast has been made possible by the support of the Prairie View Athletic Club. The Prairie View Athletic Club is a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics. For more information on becoming a member of the Prairie View Athletic Club, send your email to pvathletic.club@gmail.com. That email address again is pvathletic.club@gmail.com. Prairie View Athletic Club, a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters: Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Helping Hands Lawn Service, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip Daiquiri and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
This is Rob Butler with some SCS football news. Today I want to talk about the proposal to expand the college football playoff to 12 teams and how it might affect the WAC and any other FCS conference looking to jump to FBS. By now you've probably read the press release and familiarized yourself with the core concepts of the proposal. In case you missed it last week, the proposal called for the playoff to expand to 12 teams, with the top 6 conferences earning an automatic bid and with the top 4 conference champions earning a bye. First round games on campus, with later rounds played at neutral bowl sites. Plenty still needs to be hashed out, but I have one big question that needs to be answered. As it stands, the expanded playoff only guarantees bids to highly ranked conference champions. Any independent, including Notre Dame, would need to earn an at-large bid, and they wouldn't be eligible for a first round bye. The more interesting question to me is how much money those independent programs can expect to get from the college football playoff, and if that share changes if any other FCS programs or FCS leagues decide to join FBS in the next decade. This is the single biggest factor that will determine if the WAC, the Atlantic Sun, or any other FCS league eventually ends up in the FBS. If there's a mechanism for a new group of 5 leagues to earn legitimate shares from the college football playoff, individual schools will push harder to reclassify. If there's a waiting period until the end of this TV contract, or if the revenue split is comparable to FCS, then many will decide it isn't worth making a move to FBS. And that's Rob Butler, Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Let's face it, from time to time, we'll have a need for an attorney, whether it's the case of a DUI, DWI, or any other circumstances that would find you on the other side of the law. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street, is the one to call. Attorney Lee Van Richardson and his staff are equipped to help you get through your legal battles. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, 979-826-8008 in Hempstead, Texas.
Our fans need to come out and support these schools. All of our SWAC fans, because attendance is down. So all of our fans have got to come out. We got to support our schools. We got to support our own. It's a message to all the alumnus. Support your schools.
And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show, Football Friday edition. We heard from Mr. Butler and his analysis of what could be from FBS all the way back down to FCS. And when you really look at the overall situation that we're facing right now, It's no doubt that your Power Fives are going to eventually break off and create their own island, if you would, which will give the Group Five and those who remain in the world of FCS and beyond. Now, from looking from the outside in, you would think that it would be best to just go ahead, let the Power Fives do what they're going to do, and then somehow the NCAA restructure the current football status. Now, your Group Fives are going to feel left out because of the potential moving to 12 playoff teams, and someone's going to be left out. And the bottom line is your FCS programs or the forgotten programs at this status point when you regard the Power Five and even Group of Fives to certain degrees. So, what's going to have to happen is the NCAA is going to have to reassess and increase the value, if you would. And it appears the only way that you could possibly booster the value of those who remain is to try to solidify some type of television deal. Now, I know when we hear the word television, we think of one brand in particular. Need I call their name? But there are other opportunities that will be out there that could bolster the much needed boost for FCS football, in particular for those to be able to receive some type of compensation as do the Power Fives. Because when you look at the overall bottom line across the gamut, it is safe to assume that majority of our FCS programs on the football side of things are not making the money that people would like you to think. It is a very slippery slope to climb for the paydays to come in like one would need them to. And I really believe with a little bit of outside the box thinking, some creative moves here and there, you could create a situation that could be win win for everyone involved, not just a few select conferences, but across the gamut. Now, the question is can everybody get on the same page to make that happen? We shall see. But it is what it is, and it shall be what it shall be. I'm going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll give you a final thought and comment for today's Football Friday edition of the Mike Prince Show.
We are the SWAC. Our heritage lifts us to great heights because my history is forged by trailblazers. That motivates me today to focus on my future. We are the SWAC. We are the new trailblazers. And this is my heritage.
For information, news, and inspiration, dial 720-721-1558. The Open Mic Broadcast Network Message Center, available 24 hours a day. 720-721-1558. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.
You're looking to expand your business or services? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network help lead the way. With our customized campaigns, we are definitely able to reach your target audience. For more information, dial 832-213-8824. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics. The voice of student athletics.
And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show, reminding you guys that you can follow me on Twitter at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel, of course, is the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We have a 24-hour dial-in message line, which that number is 713-570-6736. As we were talking about our Football Friday edition, based on some of the information that we received from Mr. Rob Butler, we are proud to announce we'll be increasing his duties here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, working out some final details, if you would, dotting I's, crossing T's, on adding a little bit more in depth on the Southland WAC report. Of course, the WAC with the new look featuring Abilene Christian, Stephen F. Austin, Sam Houston, and Lamar. They're looking to potentially go FBS if the situation permits itself, just as the Atlantic Sun. And oh, by the way, those who remain in the Southland, in particular McNeese State, say when they get the opportunity, they too would like to consider the FBS route, which reinforces why it would not make sense for any Southwestern Athletic Conference school to even consider migrating over toward the Southland. But stranger things have happened, and we shall keep a finger on the pulse. Don't forget, July 20th, SWAC Media Football Day from Birmingham, Alabama. The Open Mic Broadcast Network will begin its live coverage July 20th, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. A plethora of guests lined up for you, and we're excited to get that one off the ground. I am going to make my exit towards stage left. Be sure to join us on this Sunday with our Father's Day special. We're going to feature the godfather of basketball, at least in our eyes, and that is none other than Coach Van Pettaway, the open mic basketball analyst. He will join us, and we'll discuss the world of athletics from every angle possible. My time is up, and I've got to go. Thank you guys so much for joining in with us. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and as always, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.